Hi everybody, Lori here for Simon Says Stamp. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to bring you the reveal of the new Festive Fun collection with Simon Says Stamp. I'm going to walk you through all of these exciting new products, starting with some new stamp designs. Now, if you have the Ginger Miss box and you want to be surprised, there's a few spoiler alerts, so close your ears, but these two little mini stamp sets, this is the Merry and Sweet. It is also included in the Ginger Miss box, but you can buy it individually in the Festive Fun collection. Little sentiments, little mini gingerbread sitting in a cup of cocoa. And there's also a coordinating mini die set that cuts out the image and the two larger sentiments there. Sweet winter wishes and may your days be merry and sweet. Cute little mini here. And next up is the Ginger Miss house. This is also included in the Ginger Miss box. This is a really adorable gingerbread house. You got Merry Christmas from our home to yours and Happy Holidays. There's also one coordinating die that cuts out the gingerbread house. So you can buy this in the Festive Fun collection, but if you bought the Ginger Miss box, you got it in there. Okay, next up is the Snow Buddies. This is a cute little winter themed stamp set with a coordinating die set. For sentiments we have, there is Snow Buddy like you, winter wishes, season's greetings, happy birthday, your snow wonderful, sending warm birthday wishes, miss you snow much, you warm my heart. And then you have these cute little critters in the wintertime. And you've got the coordinating die that cuts out the images and some of those small little snowflakes. Moving on, we have poinsettia swag. And this gives you a beautiful little swag, little poinsettia for the holidays. For sentiments, we have season's greetings, joy to the world, Merry Christmas, may your days be merry and bright. Love that combination of font, the scripty font with the straight up. You've got the coordinating dies. And then we have Old Fashioned Christmas. This is a larger stamp set with some great holiday, what do you call these? Holiday festive spirits. Okay, for the sentiments, may your home be warm, your table be full, and your spirits be plentiful this holiday season. Making spirits bright, let's have an old-fashioned Christmas. Cheers to the new year. Big bow and some holiday cocktails. That is old-fashioned Christmas. Next up is Jolly Christmas, another holiday-themed stamp set. It's a larger one. For the sentiments, we have some sweet ones. Have a holly jolly Christmas. You got the Merry Christmas. Wishing you peace, love, and joy to you this season. You are in our hearts this holiday season. For you, with love. Happy holidays, and may your Christmas be filled with love. Iconic images of Santa and Rudolph, Christmas tree, putting a letter to Santa in the mailbox. You got the coordinating dies to cut out those images. That is Jolly Christmas. And then lastly, we have Stained Glass Christmas. This stamp set was included in the stained glass card kit that was recently released. Now you can get the coordinating dies. Merry Christmas, O Holy Night, rejoice, a Savior is born. May your heart be filled with his peace. The stars are brightly shining, and then you have these fun stained glass images. There's also the Angels and Stars stencil that kind of coordinates with this whole theme, kind of a religious holiday theme. As well, we have the Arched Christmas Star die. This is a standalone die, and it has that same kind of stained glass feel. All these products kind of work together. You can use them together or use them individually. Stained glass imagery is beautiful for the holidays. Okay, moving on to some standalone dies. There are several, and I've die cut every one to show you the magic. First up is Scripty Piece. Love a holiday word die. Love this classic scripty look to it. Very simple and clean. I did it white onto some aqua backer shadow. You don't have to use the shadow, but you can put them together if you want to. Tall poinsettia. This is a classic. This one's never going out of style. Look at the etched detail when you run it through the die cutting machine on the foliage and on the blooms. And speaking of detail, Whirl Holly. Okay, this one is very textural. So you've got the greenery, the holly swag, you've got the berries in 3 different sizes and amazing texture on those. Okay, next is the fresh holly sprig. Fun one to do with this, I think, is to add glossy accents to the berries or enamel dots or sequins or gems. More greenery for the holidays, pine needle cluster. Okay, so I just want to show you, this is actually 4 different dies. So you can just use one at a time. Just take one little swag, put it with something, put them all together for a nice little cluster. Gives you a lot of options. I love how it's, buildable, but also you can use one little sprig. Here we have the forest ring. This is really unique. It creates this circular frame in the center, perfect to create a shaker, perfect to frame a sentiment, and it just kind of draws your eye into the center of the card. That's forest ring. Here's a beautiful one, abundant leaf background. She's a showstopper. Look at all those berries. I did them in 2 different colors. I just want to add glossy accents. I want to add enamel dots. Okay, oh gosh, pocket full of mushrooms. I don't know what it is about mushrooms, but they just are so darn cute. Okay, and you can do a lot of different colors. It's actually 3 different dies. You got the stem, the inner, and the outer. And that is pocket full of mushrooms. They're all different sizes and shapes. Whirl stars. 2 different sizes of stars with this amazing texture. Would look fabulous die cut out of metallic cardstock. Next up is heartfelt snowflake. She's a beauty. It's like, I never thought a snowflake could be so heartfelt, but it is. Here we have reeded ornament. Look at the texture on these die cuts. I mean, forget about it. It's like movement. It's like dimension, and it's already done for you. Here's a spoiler alert. This one is included in the Gingermas box, the peppermint die. So cute. I love the red and white peppermint candy. You could definitely make it all different colors. Here's a little teeny snowman cupcake. A little snowman peeping out of a cupcake. I die cut that whole thing out of white cardstock and colored the pieces with Copic markers. Here we have 2 different snowmen, Arthur the snowman and Oliver the snowman. One's a big one, one's a little one, but they are buddies. You bet your bottom dollar, and they are so cute. You can really customize the color with the scarf and the hat. Here's another snowman version called Frosty. I want to break out and sing, but I'm not going to do it. Look at all the detail with the scarf and the mittens and the top hat. Cookie sheet. This is a fun one. You get the cookie sheet. You get the dough. This looks like it when you roll out the dough and you cut the cookies and you're left with that dough sitting there on the counter. And then here's all the cutouts, the positive parts, onto the cookie sheet. So fun for holiday baking. And then here's some other accessories. Holiday baking accessories. Look at these cute little die cuts. So you've got the piping bag, the rolling pin, the spoon, a couple different cookies that are frosted. You got a gingerbread man. You could put these with the cookie sheet. Here's holiday tea time. Some other little adorable minis. Cocoa, a bundt cake, a little mug, and a teapot. Again, I die cut these all out of white cardstock and I colored them with Copics to make it easy. Here we have a gingerbread man. Now this one has all the details around the side that you could stitch, I believe. Spoiler alert, this is also included in the Gingermas box with some felt, and it looks great when you die cut out of felt, stitch it, stuff it, make an ornament. And then we have the gift card pocket tag die set. Now I got to show you this one. Really cute. Turns a tag into a pocket so you can put a gift card in there. It's one die, it folds over so you could decorate the back. Here you've got this little scallop pocket. It holds a gift card perfectly. Listen, don't judge. I've got McDonald's gift cards everywhere. This is what people want. They want French fries. Okay, and then now you could zhuzh up your tag with all these little details. There's a circle, and then inside the circle are these little images. So a snowflake, perfect for the winter. Maybe you want to decorate for the holidays. There is a tree. And then you want to move on. You could also do Valentine's or just love in general. You know, love for the holidays, love for Valentine's. And then on the back side, you could put the to and from. You could write the recipient, fill it in. I love that scripty font. So it gives you a lot of different dies to zhuzh up your little pocket tag. Here's another gift card option, the mitten gift card holder. I believe this was part of a recent card kit as well. Now it's available in the Festive Fun collection by itself. On the back side, there's 2 little slits that allow you to slip in a gift card on the back side, and it's a cute little mitten on the front, and then there's a party in the back. And you could also zhuzh up your mitten with the heart and the snowflake, use pattern paper, do all different things. Lastly, there's the bundled snowman die that coordinates with the bundled snowman embossing folder, which I don't have to show you, but I do want to show you how these coordinate together. So you could die cut all the snowman, put them in the embossing folder for that really fun snowman texture. So those two are also available in the Festive Fun collection. Moving on to some little stencils. Little minis, we have the Snowy Village, which was previously included in a recent holiday card kit, but now it's available in the Festive Fun collection. This is a buildable one. I believe there are 5 little layering stencils that you can build a cute little snowy village. On the back of the packaging, it shows you what it looks like. I love it when it has that inspiration, gives you a little mojo kickstart. And then we have a couple spoiler alerts. This is also included in the Ginger Mist box. It is the Gingerbread Girl layering stencil. It's a little mini, but it's adorable. Look how she's got the cute bow on top of her head. And you can really customize that with a lot of different colors. And then lastly, we have Ginger Mist Candies, another 2-layer mini. Okay, so when I put these together, you can see how you can layer the color. I feel like this would be really fun if you blended with red and then added white paste. That could be fun to make like peppermint Ginger Mist candies. Okay, we have a bunch of new embossing folder designs. I've embossed them all to show you the magic. First up is Holly Wreath, and I've embossed this into some kind of tealy green cardstock. I love this beautiful wreath formation. It creates a perfect frame for a sentiment right in the middle of the card. That is Holly Wreath. Next up is Gingerbread Man. So this one also has a coordinating die. So you can die cut the little gingerbread man, put it back in the embossing folder, and it gets that cute little texture. Or you could just use the embossing folder for a gingerbread man background. Next up is the Christmas Sweets and Treats. I embossed this onto some pink cardstock. Look at all the sweet imagery. It's kind of the same as the holiday tea time die set, the imagery, the bundt cake and the cocoa. Here we have Frosty Pines. Looks gorgeous, embossed in green. I love those tall pine trees with the soft, subtle snow falling in the background. Next is Modern Forest. So this one has a lot of dimension. You see trees in the forefront, trees in the background, and the texture is really cool. On each tree it's different. Next, snow poppies. So you get the poppy blooms with snowflakes in the background. Bring in the floral, bring in the winter, combining the two. That's snow poppies. Here we have Wooded Cabin. This one is so peaceful. You've got the tall, skinny pine trees with the cabin in the woods in the winter. Very serene. Here we have Feathery Pines. This one's really, really like textural. Those pine needles are just popping out. Looks great onto this dark artichoke cardstock. Here we have Shimmer Lattice, kind of a repeating snowflake pattern. This would look beautiful with some metallic cardstock. Very fancy schmancy. Here we have Poinsettia Jubilee. You never get tired of a gorgeous poinsettia with the berries and the pine needles. Perfect for the holidays. And then we have Splendid Snowflakes. This is another one that really creates that dimension. You have those snowflakes in the forefront, and then you have the subtle snowflakes in the background, kind of like almost a bokeh effect. Here's Fluted Forest Decor. This one might be my favorite. I don't know why, but it is just embossed so well, and it has a variety of texture there with the pine cones and the greenery. I just really like that one. Okay, we have some new pigment pastel inks with Simon Says Stamp. First we have pink. I love a good light pastel, especially for the holidays and the winter. I love how these ink pads are labeled. They are pigment, so they need a little drying time, but they stamp like butter. Pink, yellow, green, and blue. I've swatched them out and labeled so you can see. This is stamping one time. Look how smooth it is, and light and airy and fresh. And then we have a new little trio of kind of browns: cookie, gingerbread, and cocoa. Swatched them, labeled them. Perfect browns for the holiday. Your gingerbreads, your cookies, your cocoa. You know what I mean? It's always great to have a nice brown, and it's beautiful to have these light pastels. We also have 2 new sizes of Positively Perfect Craft Tacky Mats. This first square one is 8 by 8, and the larger one is 7 by 10. They have a tacky surface that holds the paper in place while stamping. You can also keep stencils from shifting while ink blending. No tape required. The acetate sheet on the mat aids in stamp placement. It's made from high-quality photopolymer and can be cleaned with our Simon Says Stamp Ultra Clean products. Moving along to some fun little extras and embellishments. First up is a spool of red and white twine. Now, spoiler alert, this is also included in the Gingermas box, but I mean, can you ever have too much twine? Red and white is so classic for the holidays. Add it to your cards, your tags, your gifts. Another adorable little spoiler alert, the Gingermas sticky notes. They are also included in the Gingermas box, but look at these cute little gingerbread girl sticky notes. There are 40 sheets in a pack, and they make for the perfect little stocking stuffer, little gift to tuck in a card. And then we have a bunch of embellishments. First up is the Snowy Night Embellishment Mix. It's a mixture of blue, clear, white, some snowflakes in there, iridescent, great for shakers, great for a snowy night. We also have several new shades of Dazzling Gems. These are so fun and glitzy glam. They come in their own little cute little tub with the Simon Says Stamp paw print on them. It's really kind of hard to see the color this way, so I'm going to scatter them out onto some white cardstock and kind of show you and tell you the color. Up on the top right, we have the Peppermint Dazzling Gems, kind of a mixture of a cranberry and white. Here are the Peachy Dazzling Gems and the Butter and the Sprout. These come in 3 different sizes, very sparkly. Here is Dusk. And then we have the Metallic Tones Dazzling Gems. Lastly, we have the Pastel Tones Dazzling Gems, the mixture of all those pastel-y colors in the 3 different sizes. Moving along to some foil transfer designs. First up is the acetate and foil transfer cards and sheets in the pattern Falling Snowflakes. So first up is the acetate sheets. You get 4 sheets in a pack. And what you can do is you can foil these. You can foil with all the different colors, rainbow, gold, silver, make a shaker panel. And then you have the foil transfer cards. So same pattern with the Falling Snowflakes, but this one's on card. So it's printed with the toner ink, so it can be foiled in all the beautiful metallic shades for the winter. Okay, and then we have the Fancy Piece foil transfer cards. So this one gives you 4 sheets, but 2 are different. 2 are sentiments, and they're kind of the reverse. So the sentiment is going to be white, and then the block is going to be whatever you foil it in. I love a good foil sentiment strip. And then the other 2 sheets are the Fancy Piece sentiment. I believe this coordinates with the Fancy Piece die, so you could also combine that with the die. More extras in this festive fun release. We have some new sentiment strips designs. We have the gratitude sentiment strips and the reverse gratitude sentiment strips. These are a little bit smaller than what I've seen in the past, so they would work great as a sub sentiment. These are the reverse ones. A lot of sentiment choices on there, and they're themed around gratitude, giving thanks, happy Thanksgiving, so grateful for you, grateful for your friendship. Happy Turkey Day, thankful for wine and pie and more wine. And then here you have the black on white. Again, these can be foiled. So if you want to step it up and be fancy schmancy, foil these puppies up. Use the sentiment label dies to cut them out. I love to use the little mini guillotine trimmer. Helps me get a nice straight cut. And those are the gratitude sentiment strips. We also have some beautiful envelope colors. First up is the metallic gold envelope. This is very hoity-toity. It's got that sheen to it, a great deep V flap. Here's the metallic silver. This is when you mean business. And then you have navy, classic, a classic navy. This one doesn't have that deep flap. It's more of the traditional self-adhesive flap. And then the olive green. Love a good olive green. Again, self-adhesive, traditional flap on this one. Lastly, we have some gorgeous new green solid color cardstock and 3 new packs of pre-cut scored cards. They come in a pack of 10. The first shade is butter. So you pull it out of the pack. It's already been cut to an A2 size card base, scored for you. And then here you have a pack of mint. Again, it's a pack of 10, and that is the mint shade. And lastly, the cotton candy shade. And here's this new true green cardstock. The color divine. Perfect for the holidays. I love this shade. So that's true green, mint, lemon chiffon, and cotton candy. And that is everything included in this Festive Fun collection. Before we go, I just want to share a couple projects that I've created using some of these new products. My first card features the abundant leaf background, covered all those berries with glossy accents, and then I added the scripty piece for the sentiment. The card features the forest ring die. For the sentiment, I pulled out an oldie but a goodie, the CZ Holiday Silhouettes with some poppin' enamel dots. Make sure and check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for more information and inspiration using the Festive Fun release. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at simonsaysstamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.